कहाँ से आते हैं आप? दिल्ली से, बंबई से, कलकत्ता से, कहाँ से आते हैं? ये कहाँ से वकालत सीखी है आपने? Who's your senior?
Your Lordship, I am pleading this because before the Honorable NGT, this is the argument that is being
Sorry.
pleaded by the
Sorry.
accused.
सॉरी मिस्टर काउंसिल, ऐसा कब होने लगा साहब? आप तो मेरे ख्याल से हम और आप बराबर साल की वकालत होगी, आपकी 1 साल की ज्यादा होगी। ऐसा तो कहीं क्लैरिफाई नहीं होता कि हमने इंटरिम ऑर्डर नहीं दिया है।
Lord, the matter arises out of a fire incident, Lord, that took place in a factory in Harda
हाँ सर, फायरक्रैकर फैक्ट्री।
on 6/2/2024.
Yes.
Now, this NGT took up cognizance, my Lord, of the issue on the same day on the basis of a news report.
जी
And the order which was passed is annexure P3. My Lord, we just have P3.
जी
Lord, the opening sentence would show, my Lord, that it's the on the same day the NGT took cognizance, my Lord. The incident is also of 6/2. Then, my Lord, in para 2, that the NGT is empowered to take cognizance of the matter.
जी
Lord, after dealing with various aspects of law, my Lord, we just have para 9.
पैरा 9।
After computing the amounts which are to be paid, my Lord, to the victims,
जी
in para 9, it was said all these amounts should be calculated by the district magistrate Harda,
जी
MP, and deposited in the account of the district environment compensation fund
जी
to be maintained by the district magistrate Harda, the amount to be deposited by the owner of the industry.
जी
Now, the newspaper report, my Lord, mentioned my name also as one of the co-owners of the industry. And therefore, in the final concluding paragraph, my Lord, in para 16,
जी
the NGT also mentioned my name. There was no inquiry as such till date, my Lord,
जी
that I am also one of the co-owners of the. Along with those persons, my Lord, Rajesh Fireworks was the factory. So Rajesh Agarwal, Raju, Mr. Somesh Agarwal, Somu, and Mr. Pradeep Agarwal of Harda, owners of factory.
जी
Lord Pradeep Agarwal, it is mentioned. I am not. I am Pradeep Goyal.
जी जी जी।
So, my Lord, I take it, my Lord, that it has been wrongly mentioned as Pradeep Agarwal. But even
go and
Pradeep,
seek review. You go and seek
my Lord,
review.
I'll just point out what has happened thereafter. Now, my Lord, this order was passed, and then, my Lord, the proceeding started immediately, my Lord, on 6/3
जी
P5. I moved an application, my Lord, before the NGT
जी
that I am not the owner of this factory.
जी
I am not even involved in the management or ownership of the factory,
जी
not even part owner or co-owner.
जी
So, my name should be deleted.
जी
That deletion application is annexed
Hmm.
P5. Now, matter remained pending, my Lord. In the meantime, on the basis of the NGT's order, the revenue authorities proceeded for recovery of 18 crore 23 lakhs.
जी
And order P7 was issued
जी
on 14/2/2025.
जी
Lord, I moved an application, my Lord, saying that I am not the owner, my Lord, may see P8, para 3,
जी
that I am not the owner of the factory.
जी
Again, my Lord, before the NGT also, against P9, I moved an application, my reply. Again, my Lord, in para 2, I said, I am not the owner of the factory. Those are different persons who are owners of the factory. They have already approached my lords. There is an order, my Lord, for NGT to determine their matter, my Lord. That's a different. I'll place that order also before the my Lords. My Lord, ultimately, after, my Lord, all this, the respondent passed an order, my Lord. That is, my Lord, P12.
P12, yes
On 12/3/2025,
जी
saying that I must have it clarified from the NGT, as your lordships have also pointed out. My lords, 12/3/2025.
yes
Now, my lord, my application for deletion remained pending with the NGT. So I pressed that application, my lord, that I must be heard at least whether I am the owner, because there is no inquiry so far. Now, NGT passes an order P18
yes
on my IA
जी
and says my IA will be considered at the time of final disposal and it will not be determined at.
Mr. Rupra, we can direct the NGT to first decide this application. Why should we show unnecessary indulgence? They should decide this application, take a call, whether he's a owner or not, whether some liability is to be fastened on him or not. And then
what they have said, my Lord,
That is my limited prayer.
ठीक है तो
what they have said, my Lord, while deciding that application, my Lord,
Para 28, my lords, of the order.
is para 28.
yes
It says the application has been moved to remove the name of the applicant from the array of parties. Heard the learned counsel. Previously, the matter has been disposed of. Since the matter is pending,
if he was owner or in any manner connected with the place where the incident took place, then he will be required to protect his interest accordingly, answer various.
so they
Issues
are already,
accordingly.
he's already in jail. His bail application.
We are not concerned with
Yes.
jail bail. We are not concerned with it. That is not
Yes.
the issue before us.
Yes.
The only issue before us is that before ordering any penalty to be recovered from a person, he should be given an opportunity of hearing. That's all. लिखिएगा। ठीक है सर। petitioner is
Apart from this, Lord, if I may just point out, for your lordships, the regarding the property that has been auctioned, they were
we are
given
not
that,
passing any order on it. We are not concerned with it.
right,
Petitioner is aggrieved of the order dated 29/5/2025 passed by the National Green Tribunal, Central Zone Bench, Bhopal in OA number 20/2024 within bracket CZ bracket close, whereby learned National Green Tribunal has observed that objection in regard to deletion of name of objection की जगह plea in regard to deletion of name of the petitioner herein from the array of respondents will be decided at the time of final hearing. Next paragraph. Petitioner's contention is that in an unfortunate incident, fire took place in the premises of one Rajesh Agrawal, who was running a firm in the name of Rajesh
Fireworks.
Fireworks. Full stop. Petitioner has nothing to do with facilities and establishment of Shri Rajesh Agrawal, yet he has been fastened with liability to pay interim compensation to the victims, and that too without affording an opportunity of hearing, inasmuch as learned Green Tribunal had taken this matter in suo motu cognizance. Full stop. Next one. It is submitted that when petitioner moved an application for deletion of his name, as he has nothing to do with said Rajesh Firecrackers and has a separate entity, namely
Pradeep Fireworks.
Pradeep
But I
Fireworks.
filed licenses also, they are separate.
The fireworks, learned tribunal-wide impugned order contained in Annexure P18 directed to hear plea for deletion of name of Pradeep Fireworks at the time of final hearing. Next one. It is submitted that by that time, substantial prejudice is going to be caused to the petitioner, who has nothing to do with Rajesh Fireworks, and therefore it would be appropriate to direct the learned National Green Tribunal to hear and decide plea of the petitioner to delete their name from the array of respondents. Next paragraph. Shri Harpreet Singh Rupra, learned Additional Advocate General, assisted by Shri Akash Malpani, has no objection to such plea. Next. In view of such facts, we are also of the opinion that if petitioner is guilty, then he should know that on what basis and material prima facie opinion is being formed about his guilt. Full stop. If petitioner is not guilty and involved, then unnecessarily dragging him in the litigation will not be of any use. Full stop. Therefore, we set aside the order Annexure P18 ऊपर date आई है वो मई की, and direct the learned National Green Tribunal to hear and decide the plea of culpability and involvement of the petitioner and decide it on its own merits. Full stop. Next one. Any observation or passing reference made by us in any manner shall not prejudice the learned National Green Tribunal in deciding the application on its own merits.
Note steps.
In above terms, petition is disposed of. Let this exercise be completed within 30 days from the date of receipt of its receipt of order passed today.
Lord, may I just point out one thing? Till then, my lord, no steps for recovery may be made because my
Yes.
property is being auctioned.
Yes,
My property is being auctioned.
sorry.
My lord, my property is getting auctioned, my lord. In the meantime,
वहाँ जाके बताइए, उनको जाके बताइए.
मतलब इतना observation
नहीं,
Your
है.
Lordship, I'm appearing on behalf of Your Lordship, I'm appearing on behalf of the victims in this matter. I have on caveat in this matter. I've been not made a party. If Your Lordship may specify that there is no interim relief being provided, Your Lordship, because they argued this before the NGT that there was.
कहाँ से आते हैं आप? दिल्ली से, बंबई से, कलकत्ता से, कहाँ से आते हैं?
नहीं सर, मैं राइट नाउ आई एम इन भोपाल सर।
आपको ये नहीं मालूम कि जब ऑर्डर में इंटरिम ऑर्डर नहीं दिया गया तो वेयर इज द नीड टू मेक अ मेंशन दैट इंटरिम ऑर्डर हैज नॉट बीन ग्रांटेड? ये कहां से वकालत सीखी है आपने? हु इज योर सीनियर?
Your Lordship, I am pleading this because before the Honorable NGT, this is the argument that is being
Sorry.
pleaded by the
Sorry.
accused.
Sorry, Mr. Counsel,
In another
probably you are ill-informed or your senior has not trained you properly to not to make such irrelevant prayers. ऐसा कब होने लगा साहब? आपको मेरे ख्याल से हम और आप बराबर साल की वकालत होगी, आपकी 1 साल की ज्यादा होगी। ऐसा तो कहीं क्लैरिफाई नहीं होता कि हमने इंटरिम ऑर्डर नहीं दिया है।
नहीं सर, अक्यूज के वकील एनजीटी में ये प्रे कर रहे हैं कि
कोई बात-
क्योंकि हमारी इंटरिम रिलीफ को सेट असाइड नहीं
मुझे
किया, इसीलिए
मुझे
उसका
लगता है कि
बेनिफिट दिया
एनजीटी को अंग्रेजी पढ़ना आती है और वो हमारा ऑर्डर पढ़ के समझ लेंगे कि हमने क्या कहा है।